هذا المشهد من كاميرات مراقبة مستشفى أوسيفيك العمومي، حيث يتمكن المسعفون من القبض على كيفين غريغسون بعد قيامه بطعن إريك الذي كان في سيارته يقوم بكتابة تقرير عن جريمة ذلك اليوم. تمكن من السر غرفة العملية بعد طعنه، لكنه كان قد خسر الكثير من الدم وتوفي على إثر ذلك في 29 من ديسمبر 2009. كيفين غريغسون أحضر أيضا للمستشفى لعلاج جروح سببها لنفسه، لكنها لم تكن شيئا يذكر.
Your intention this evening was to take your own life.
Yeah, I tried to commit suicide. And it didn't work. And I'm trained to take life. That's my specialization. And I can't believe the stupid knife.
Well, you continue to say your specialization. You didn't learn that as a police officer.
Yeah, I did.
Because I've never learned that. I've been a police officer longer than
You're
you.
not like us. We're the Mounties. So I just have holes in my head. And he said, because of that, he said, technically I shouldn't be walking or talking right now. I should be dead. And he says, just that I'm just tough. I'm physically fit.
غريغسون يشتكي من قوته الجسدية، أنها جعلت من الصعب أخذ حياته، فعند محاولته نحر عنقه لم يستطع قطع شرايينه.
And even with these cutting my throat, I got in there good and deep. I was working it. And the doctor said that the arteries not, they move around.
Well, I think that's a natural reflex for them to try to move out of the way.
But I got in there good. I was like zigzagging it, and it just still didn't work. Damn it. Oh well. Maybe a train will do it.
Well, I can be very honest with you, Kevin. If you ever
get out of here, yeah. Well, so I can get on the train.
That's if.
If I don't care.
You're facing
pen time.
Kevin, you're facing first-degree murder. The punishment for first-degree murder is life in jail.
Mm-hmm. Oh, if that's what's going to happen, that's what's going to happen then.
I want you to
My intent was to die tonight, and because I cut my throat and it didn't work, I needed a gun so I could blow my brains out. And the only people who have guns are police officers. And so I went down to the hospital because the hospitals always have policemen there. That's it. I wanted his gun. I wanted to die. That's all. I still want to die.
You're a young man, Kevin. You have a ton of things going for you.
No, I don't. Not
you have a beautiful wife.
She's going to leave me for this. I'm not stupid. I know my wife. She's going to be gone after this.
You'll always have a son. You're always a father. Do you have any other children?
Yeah, a couple more.
When you hurt yourself, or when you cut your neck the first time, you said you did it 3 times today?
Oh, I did 6. I did 3 on one side. I just dug it in. No, and then because it's supposed to work.
But did you have it bandaged up when you went to the hospital?
Yeah, because I was bleeding everywhere. It was
so where'd you get the bandaging?
At my house.
Oh, okay.
I just got some band-aids, put them on it.
Okay.
So then I put another on top of it because like I'd get dressed and then all of a sudden down my front and be like gross.
When where'd you get the car?
Oh yeah, I carjacked that at the Tim Hortons. I told the guys already. I just took it. I just young couple. I said, I need your car.
And what did they say?
Okay, and they got out, and that was it.
How did you just told them you wanted the car? That doesn't seem like it works out like that.
I said, give me your car. I need it.
And did you have any weapons? You have your knife?
No.
Did you have your gun?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I waved it around.
يقول غريغسون أنه قام بالتلويح بمسدس عند قيامه بالسطو على السيارة، لكن المسدس الذي يتكلم عنه هو عبارة عن مسدس هوائي. إن لم تكن على معرفة مسبقة عن ماهية هذا المسدس، فهو مسدس يستعمل ضغط الهواء لإطلاق قذيفة صغيرة يستخدم عادة في صيد الطيور.
Whereabouts in the parking lot was it? I know the parking lot pretty well.
Right in front of Tim's.
Well, there's a police station right across the street.
You know, that's what makes it even really audacious.
Well, why didn't you just go over there and wait for a police officer if you were looking for a gun?
I actually was. I drove around their lot about 3 times looking for a guy, but they were all off shift.
It's cold out.
Well, I don't know, it was in between shifts because when I came over to the hospital, I was passed by 3 cars and they're heading back because I guess shift was over for them over there.
They were heading back, you were going down a green, I don't follow you.
I was going to the hospital and I just drove past.
Where were you between the time you took the carjacking and the murder? Where were you?
At home.
Washing
my clothes, washing the bedding.
So you stole the car, went home, or you did the carjacking?
Yeah.
Drove the car?
I went home and I just cleaned up the place best I could.
No. With anyone?
My parents. I went by and saw them. Showed my dad my cut, my neck and stuff. Just told him goodbye. Then they drove around looking for me.
How do you know that?
Because they sent me an email.
How do you know you had an email?
Because I checked on the computer when I was at home.
Oh, it's on the computer at your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the laptop.
Yeah? Well, we're going to have to get a search warrant for your house. You understand that, right?
Hmm?
Okay. And did you respond to the email?
No.
Okay.
Just have you say goodbye.
And goodbye, did you tell them what the goodbye meant? Like,
Yeah,
not I'm traveling to Europe. But
No, I just said I tried to cut my throat and it didn't work, so I had to go find something else, and I wasn't going to drown myself, because with my luck, I would fall in the water and I wouldn't drown. So I had to find a weapon. I even drove by all the donut shops until it clicked in hospital. Thinking about that today, because I told my dad that I'm a monster. And the thing is that humans are monsters.
yeah, but if you told your dad that, that would be before you murdered the officer. So,
Murdered.
well, you murdered him.
The courts will decide that.
You're right. You took his life. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, there's no getting around that.
No. Okay, so you took his life. So you said you told your father something before you took the officer's life. So,
What was that in relation to?
well, you said you made the comment about being a monster before this happened. I asked you if you thought you were a monster. You said because of this, and I said you answered yes. But you thought you had some thoughts about being a monster prior to that.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because humans. I'm a human being.
I'm a human being too.
Yeah.
We do the same thing, Kevin.
Not really.
No? Why is that?
I'm sitting here in the zoot suit,
Yeah. Well,
and I've done some
the
bad
allegation
stuff.
against you is that you took somebody's life.
Yeah.
We're on opposite sides of the table. We still do the same thing. They obviously hired us for the same reason.
Yeah. So, whatever.
I just don't know how you get to the conclusion.
To me, all people are bad. That's it.
That's problematic for me.
Well, yeah, I know, but that's how I view it. I look at everybody and they're all bad, and that's it. And they sometimes exhibit a bit of good, but for the most part they're bad. And that's it. And that's being human.
تلاحظ أن ما يحاول غريغسون تصويره هو أن كل هذا ليس خطأه، فحسب رؤيته للأمر كل ما فعله غريغسون مبرر له بأنه يحاول الانتحار، فهو الضحية لأنه لم يستطع ذلك، وهو الضحية لأنه لم يجد مسدس، وهو الضحية لأنه يرى أن كل الناس أشرار والعالم يدور حوله. شخصية كيفين غريغسون ما يعرف بالشخصية النرجسية.
Well, that's glass half empty. It's not human. It's glass half empty. You choose to do that. That's not necessarily true. It's like the people that say the glass is always half full and everything's all rosy. Well, that's not true either.
Yeah.
Right? I mean...
I have my view, you have yours.
Sure.
You want to be an optimist? I'm not. I'm a pessimist. I'm a realist.
Okay, well, you're a pessimist. I don't know that you're a realist.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, you're being aggressive.
I'm not being aggressive.
No, you're being assertive.
I made a point. Whether you agree or disagree, it's on the table. Whether you accept it or not, that's one thing. It's like you saying you didn't murder the officer. Well,
I didn't.
well, how do you classify that then? That's the question, I guess.
I'm going to talk to my lawyer about that.
If I tried to take your anything right now, say we're on the street, you and me, and you're walking down the street towards me, and you have a laptop case and a laptop over your shoulder, and I try to take it because I want it, because I need one. What's your response? On a little laptop here. What's your response?
I can't talk to you. You know that.
Well, we are talking.
Try. No, you're going to try and try. That's okay. I have to talk to my lawyer. I can't. He won't even see me till Innis, so I got to wait.
Well, you are the person who makes the decisions in this room.
Actually, I'm not.
Actually, you are.
Well, I've decided not to talk to you about stuff. Just because of my own experience as a police officer, and also because Israel, what's his name? Last name?
Genscher.
Genscher says not to.
And
I understand enough that I do understand the magnitude of what's happened here. Like when the guy says you're a piece of shit, and the guy's dead. It's like, oh, holy shit! It's like, oh no, okay.
Like you said downstairs, the drama's over.
Yeah, it is over. I'm not gonna get upset. It's done. I tried to die and I couldn't die. I can't die.
It's not about you.
I know it's not about me, but I'm just saying.
It stopped being about you when he took his life.
Yeah, and I'm just saying.
In the execution of his duty. That's where we need to get straight here.
I'm just saying is that I'm not going to go and cause trouble. I'm just going to.
What trouble could you cause?
With these boys? Could they all walk around me and they're getting ready to scrub me in case I go nuts or something? The nuts part is all done. It
is done.
I tried to take my life and it didn't work. So now
but you keep talking about you. You keep talking about you.
Of course, I'm going to talk about me.
That's a choice you made about ending your life.
Yeah, it didn't work.
No, I know. That's a choice you made. You made other choices for other people, including myself and a bunch of children, including your own.
Yeah, I know.
We don't get to decide. You chose. So I think it's we need to just move away a little piece about you. Move away from that.
Buddy,
you don't have to trust. You shouldn't trust me.
You're not building trust with me right now. Now you're badgering me, and then I'm not going to talk to you. Do I have to sit here and be real quiet until you? Or are you going to make me sit here for hours and hours and hours?
Do anything you want.
Okay.
Except leave.
I know.
You're under arrest.
I know. Yep. I know.
And
I'm charged with first degree.
Well, you're not charged with anything yet. But based on the information that we have,
that's what you're going to lay charges. That's okay. That's what you're going to do, and that's how the process works.
Yeah, I got the process, and I know that you're a cop, Kevin, and I know that you know all about this. And
no, actually, I don't.
You had the same course.
I did have the same course, yes.
Yeah, and
I'm in big trouble.
Yeah,
but you seem know that,
Kevin. You seem all matter of fact right now.
I am very matter of fact.
You know what?
Matter of fact.
That's not going to go well for you.
A person has to be who they are. I'm not going to put on a show for anyone. I'm not going to look at the thing about me. The way at my work, how they describe me is I'm very brutally honest and I'm awkward because I don't get up and I don't try and I don't pass the buck. I don't.
That's exactly what you're doing.
No, I'm not.
You think that somehow this whole event is acceptable because you are only trying to find a gun to kill yourself. That's what it's coming off as, Kevin. I'm just the spectator in this. I'm just watching. That's how it's coming off to me. That's why I said we got to stop talking about you. The fact that you chose to end your life or to check out, that you're okay with that, doesn't mean that the rest of the world is okay because you made choices for other people tonight. That's what I'm trying to get through to you.
Yeah, but you do understand that'll be my defense.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, so there's no point. Like this whole thing is mental health act. It's written all over it. It's like.
How do you figure that?
Because I know.
How do you figure this is mental health act?
Because I'm messed up.
Because you're depressed. Is that what you're trying to tell me? We've conversed here like two people sitting on bar stools in a bar.
And
that's my point. And the truth is the truth.
Yep, and it shall set you free.
Or condemn you.
Or condemn you. Yeah.
Pretty philosophical for two flatfoots. But
I've been a cop for 5 years.
Did you consider any other manner With death? Any other way of ending your life?
My thing was the knife.
Yeah.
And
But I mean, when the knife didn't work,
just the gun. And I thought about pills, but I didn't want to take the chance that it wouldn't work.
well, they'll work. You know they work. You've seen one.
If you take the right amount, but like
Just take them all.
that won't do with me. Look, I'm healthy. I'm not gonna. With my luck, I will just end up damaging all my organs. I'm not gonna go around and be a.
So you think it's good?
Gimpy.
You think you have good luck. You would be able to survive any other fashion
That's
of
not good
suicide.
luck.
Well,
That's
you
what I
call it
thought
bad
of.
luck. Some people would say good luck.
That's what I considered knife. That was what I thought about for a long time, and it didn't work. So I went to the gun. That's all. That's it. That was my thought process.
So why would you involve another innocent party in your own death?
That's how I was thinking.
Pardon?
That's how I was thinking. I just wanted a gun. I just wanted to die. I still do. I don't want to live now. But it's just the way it's worked out.
So you and
You know, if I go into the pen system, maybe I can get involved in the gang and I'll get whacked. There you go. Then I'll be dead there.
so you involved another innocent party, another innocent member of this society, because you couldn't think of any other way to get a gun.
I didn't think of him as being innocent. I just thought of him as someone who possessed the weapon that I wanted.
You don't think he's innocent?
I didn't think of him as an innocent. I thought of him as a person who possessed a weapon that I wanted.
So he became a target because he had something you wanted. Well, if
Target?
Well, he's not innocent. If he's not innocent, then he's the
I
target
didn't
of what you were
think.
doing.
I just wanted the gun. That's all I wanted. I wanted the gun. I wanted to die. I wanted the gun.
Why didn't
Knife was
you get up on the
weapon.
Queensway and stand in front of a tractor trailer? That,
I didn't
my
think
friend.
about that. I thought it would jump.
So
down
you
the
thought it'd be
building.
easier to go and confront a
Get a
police
gun.
officer to get his gun?
Yeah.
You thought that would be easier?
Why do you think I was carrying cuffs?
That's- You were gonna abduct him.
I know. I was just going to cuff him.
So because you thought he'd go with you, is that it?
No, because I'm stronger than him.
How do you know that?
Because I'm freakishly strong. No,
You think,
I am.
You think quite highly of yourself.
I am. I have lots of experience in restraint. It's no big deal.
So how did paramedic wrestle you to the ground and keep you
Because I
there if you're so
didn't.
strong?
Because I didn't. Once he took me down, I stopped. It was done. But I was telling him to watch the crime scene. Everyone was walking all over it.
So you're concerned about the crime scene at that point?
No, I wasn't. I was just saying, hey, you guys, watch where you're walking.
So you thought in your mind it would be easy to handcuff a police officer and take his gun.
Yeah.
You thought in your mind that was...
Yeah. But the thing is that I was trying to kill myself.
That's what
Did it
what
work?
you're alleging, yes.
Not alleging. That didn't work. So I got it in my head, gun. So I went looking for one. I drove everywhere. I drove down past the donut shops. I thought maybe one guy would pull me over because I'm in a car that's hot. They didn't. 3 guys drove past me. They didn't stop me. I'm surprised at that. Wow. Don't these guys pay attention? And then I figured, the hospital, because I used to take clients there. And so it's going to be loaded with police officers. And I'll go there and just grab one from someone. Quick, gone. And it's done.
So
And I'll go home,
you
and then yes, I did, and then I'd come home and I'd do my thing, and I could sit there and stare at the wall for a while, then just do it, and then I'm done. In my house, in my home, where I'm safe, but it's not my home anymore. But that's irrelevant in that sense. But that's what I was doing. I wasn't thinking about all these other things. I was just thinking about dying and getting a gun.
I think that you didn't have the moxie to kill yourself or the knowledge. You think you profess it and possess it. And I think that you didn't have it, so you know as well as I do from your police training that you pull a knife out within 6 feet of a police officer.
Suicide by cop.
Right. That's right. That's
Why was I
right.
wearing 2 vests then?
بعد قيام غريغسون بسرقة السيارة عاد إلى المنزل أين قام بترتيبه وارتداء سترتين وقيتين من الرصاص. قد تتساءل لما قد يريد شخص يريد الانتحار ارتداء سترتين وقيتين، فربما كيفين لم يرد الانتحار إلى هذه الدرجة. ربما كل ما كان يحاول القيام به هو جذب الانتباه لوجوده البائس.
That's right. So the other alternative is that you intended to do what you wanted to do, and that you were going to engage other people, other innocent members of the public, other police officers whom you have no grudge against, who are actually somewhat your brethren.
That's true. That's what that guy told me. He said, you're a dirtbag. You went after one of your own, and it's true.
That's right, you went after one of your own, that's my point.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
No, it's not just bad, it's tragic, my friend.
It's evil.
Well,
No, it is. It is. It's man, what a mess.
so which is it?
Huh?
Why didn't you stand in front of a tractor trailer? Why didn't you
I
take
didn't
pills?
think of that. I got it in my head about the gun, and the pills don't work. As far as I'm concerned, with the way my body is, it wouldn't work. And I'm not going to go around being a gimp. I want to be dead, and that's it. So the gun was the next option. That's what I thought. That's what I went and
Well,
did.
if the wounds to your neck were that serious, you'd still be in the hospital. You know that? Because
You know what?
they did a CAT scan on you, and I know from
And
speaking
they
to
didn't
the
get any of
officer.
the things. I know. And you think I didn't.
So you really didn't damage anything when you put the knife in there, right? So your behavior tonight,
Oh, it was
you-
atrocious. It was criminal. It was evil. Oh
well,
my
it is
gosh.
criminal. Yeah, you killed somebody.
Yeah.
And you went there with a purpose.
No, I went there to get a gun.
Yeah, and what I'm saying to you is that's not plausible or believable.
To you, and that's what you're saying, but the thing is when I go into the courts will hear what I have to say and they'll decide what they want to say. You can get up there and say what you have to say, but it's up to
No, it
them.
doesn't matter
It's
what
the
I say.
system, or whoever.
It's what your trier of fact will believe or understand.
Yeah, and that's okay. I'm okay with that.
So you didn't consider drowning.
I did. I talked to my mom and dad. I said, I don't want to drown. Gross. Because with my luck, I'll survive it.
Because you're extra tough.
Yes.
You wouldn't want to do pills because you don't know how much to take. Even though if you took them all, it would kill you. You know very well. You've seen it before.
Not
You know what?
necessarily with me.
Right, you're that.
I am that tough.
Okay, so you don't want to hang yourself.
No, because I saw a guy do that, and that's no way to do it.
Right, so there's a dignified way out of
It wasn't
killing
really
yourself.
a dignified way. The guy was kicking and
So
kicking.
the better way, what you're trying to tell me and what
For
you
me,
want
the
me to
better way was the
believe.
gun thing.
Yeah, what you want me to believe is, and what you're going to want someone to believe someday, is that you went in, you approached a police officer and had every intentions of disarming him, handcuffing him, and expecting him to say, okay.
Didn't matter
Take-
what he said.
I mean, you stabbed this officer to death and you still didn't get his gun. Do you even know how to take our guns out of our holsters?
It's like well, hey, that's right. Oh my gosh.
Do you even know how to do that?
No.
No. So how are you going to do that?
I didn't think of that.
No.
I
So
didn't
you,
think of a lot of things.
or that's what you want me to believe?
Yep.
That's what you want me to believe, or that's the
That's
truth?
what I'm going to tell the court, and that's the truth. Because in ours, you got to do a rock, eh? To bring it out. Your guy's, he had a latch on it, so he couldn't pull it out. If he had been able to, didn't have that latch, he could have pulled it out and gotten rid of me.
Oh, don't worry, he knows how to get his gun out. Don't worry.
Oh,
It had nothing to do with the latch. The latch not for him.